Hi, this is Don and welcome to another edition of Screencast Online. Well, did you like the new opening? Before kicking off, I'd like to thank Michael from Beam Media in Denmark for composing and recording the new intro music for Screencast Online. Now, Michael contacted me a few weeks ago and offered to do this for free, and I'm really pleased with the result. In fact, so pleased that I felt I had to update the visuals for the intro, and I've designed the new opening visuals in live type. You can find a link to Michael's site on the contributors page on the Screencast Online website. Now, I've had a lot of requests from viewers for screencasts covering the basics of OS X Tiger. So this is the first in a series of screencasts designed specifically for Mac switchers. This first episode will cover some of the basics of the Mac OS X user interface, specifically the dock. Future episodes covering topics such as the Finder, system preferences, and other topics will be published over on the Screencast Online website and will be available via the iTunes feed. Now, while I'm on the subject of iTunes, I've actually launched another version of Screencast Online called Screencast Online iPod Edition. This is a video podcast available in iTunes, which has copies of all the available screencasts specifically formatted for the new video iPod. If you just search for Screencast Online in the iTunes Music Store to subscribe to the new version, you'll see both the desktop and the iPod editions. Now, both editions will be updated with new screencasts as they're published, and the Screencast Online iPod edition is available now in advance of the release of the new video iPod. So, back to the screencast. Let's start by comparing some Windows components with the equivalent components in OS X. So this is a standard Windows desktop. You'll see down in the left-hand corner we have the Start button, and used primarily to launch applications or to access Control Panel. We also have some icons in the Quick Start taskbar, and we also have the taskbar itself, which has at the moment a copy of Notepad which has been minimized, so we can just open that up and close it down again. And also on the desktop we have some icons for applications that we can launch from the desktop itself. So let's have a look now at the OS X desktop. So this is the OS X desktop, and it's pretty much a default setup at the moment. Main thing you'll notice is at the bottom we have the dock, but something you probably also notice as well is that there's no Start button, but we'll have a look at that a bit later. So let's have a look at the dock first. Now, the dock has a dual function in that it's both an application launcher and also a taskbar. The icons in the dock actually represent installed applications in OS X, and applications can be launched by double-clicking, and when you actually launch an application, you'll see the actual icon will start to bounce. And you'll notice that the application I've just launched, the calendar, has actually now got a small black triangle underneath it. And this is an indicator to show that the application is actually running. So you'll see also that we have QuickTime running in the background. I've also got Dashboard running and the Finder's running as well. And some others on the Outliner Pro and Launchbar as well as running in the background. So that's an easy way to see what applications you actually already have running. Now, to show